In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, students. Hope you are fine and everything is going well at your homes. I am Nazish and I am going to discuss S.St. class 4th with you. This is the new Oxford Social Studies book, 4th edition. And in this book, there are 3 to 4 units, and in every unit, there are chapters. So, we are going to discuss unit number 1, Geography, and lesson number 1, the Earth in Space. Uh, in this chapter, it is going to be discussed that what is Earth and what are the other planets in space, what is the situation of space, how can we get information about space and satellite. In this, it is being told that Earth is like a huge ball and its shape is called sphere. Means Earth की shape को हम कहते हैं sphere. It's not quite round, but it is flattened at the top and the bottom in north and south pole. North and south pole पे ये flattened है. But लोगों के different point of views हैं regarding the shape of the Earth. Some people believed that Earth is flat, and most people believe that Earth is at the center of the universe. They thought that sun and the planets move around the Earth. Today we know a lot about the Earth, the planets, the sun, star, and in the space. And this information we can get from astronauts. Astronauts are the people who are going into the space through spaceships called space probes, and they go over there and collect information about Earth, about space, about other planets, their movements, how they are going to give us different informations. They are going to send images from the satellite for our information. When we are talking about Earth and its movement, there are some special words that we use. The first word is orbit. Orbit is the path of the Earth around Sun. Means the path on which the Earth moves around the Sun is called orbit. Second term is axis. Axis is an imaginary line running from North Pole to South Pole through the center of the Earth. So these are the axis, and these are imaginary lines which are used to move by the Earth, and it is from the center of the Earth. Equator. Equator is an imaginary line running from east to west, and it is dividing the Earth into two parts. Next term is hemisphere. When the equator divides the Earth into two parts, the parts which are divided are called hemisphere. For example, this is northern hemisphere and this is southern hemisphere. Okay, then comes cardinal directions. Cardinal directions, you people are well aware of the compass rose, which is telling us the four main directions: south, north, east, and west. These are called cardinal directions. Intermediate directions, the directions between these four main directions are called intermediate directions. These are northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest. Rotation. Rotation is when the earth spins on its axis. This is called, when earth spins on its axis, it is called rotation. But when the sun is moving around, earth is moving around the sun. Sorry, I have said in spite of earth, I said sun. When the earth is moving around on its axis, it is called rotation. But when earth is moving around sun, it is called revolution. So you must know the difference between them. The rotation and revolution have greater effect on the causings of seasons and day and night. For example, as the earth turns around, half of it always face the sun. जैसे ही earth move करती है, इसका आधा हिस्सा sun को face करता है, और जो part sun के सामने होता है, over there is daytime. और जो हिस्सा sun के पीछे होता है earth का, that is night time, और वहाँ पे darkness होती है. तो इस तरह अर्थ की जो रोटेशन है वो डे एंड नाइट को कॉज करती है और उनकी वजह बनती है. और जो प्लेसेस इक्वेटर के नज़दीक होती हैं, दोज आर वेरी हॉट थ्रू आउट द ईयर, एंड द प्लेसेस विच आर अवे फ्रॉम द इक्वेटर हैव different seasons, or they are cold throughout the year. The world is like a huge sphere, and we use flat maps to show us the parts of it. Maps need a clear title, scale, and a key to help us to understand them. Means in the map there must be compass rose as well as key so that we can understand. This is the map. It is showing continents and oceans. in the world. So this is exercise questions. I hope everything is clear. Now you have to answer these questions. But before these questions, you have to do the work page. I have solved it for you and you have to learn it and understand it. Match the columns are there. Then the diagram is there. You have to label it. Then there are blanks. I have done it for you. I have written the names of 7 continents and 5 oceans. You have to learn all these. And here are the exercise questions. Question number 1, describe the shape of the earth. What is this shape called? Question 2, explain the difference between rotation and revolution. In this question, you have to draw a diagram also. Question 3, how are seasons caused? Question 4, where on earth's surface is the sun hottest throughout the year? Question 5, explain what is a globe and the map and the difference between them. Question 6, explain why there is complete darkness at the North Pole for 24 hours of day in December. So this is all the solution of all the questions, and work page is also solved for you. You have to learn all these because you have to appear in the paper which is going to be held in the second week of May. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.